Amish inventions that solve everyday problems. The Amish live a life most people can't imagine. No electricity, no modern cars, no dependence on the grid. Yet they thrive. They have mastered the art of simplicity. Their inventions? Ingenious, functional, and built to last. Everything they use, they either make or modify. While the rest of the world chases convenience, they perfect sustainability. These are not just tools. These are traditions, skills passed down for generations. And oddly enough, many of these inventions solve the very problems modern society faces today. Let's take a closer look. The gas-powered washing machine. No wires, no worries. Washing clothes without electricity sounds impossible. But for the Amish, just another day. Their solution? Gas-powered washing machines. A small engine, running on gasoline or diesel, powers the agitator. Clothes get cleaned. Water sloshes. No need for fancy digital displays. Just a strong, mechanical rhythm. After washing, the hand-cranked wringer. Water squeezed out. Clothes hung outside to dry. Fresh air. Sunlight. Natural. No plastic dryer sheets. No wasted energy. Just simple mechanics doing what they were made to do. It's an invention that off-grid enthusiasts love. Homesteaders swear by it. And in emergencies, when the power's out for days, this machine, a lifesaver. Refrigeration without electricity? Sound crazy, but it works. No electricity, no refrigeration, right? Wrong. The Amish have figured that out too. Their secret? Propane and kerosene-powered refrigerators. No compressor, no hum of electricity. Instead, heat creates a cooling effect. Absorption cooling, they call it. Magic it seems, but it's science. The Amish use it to keep milk fresh, meat cold, and butter firm. And then there's the ice house. Another old-school method. Massive blocks of ice cut from frozen lakes in the winter. Stored underground, wrapped in sawdust for insulation. Last for months. By summer, still cold. No electric bills. No breakdowns. Just smart, resourceful engineering. Hand-powered kitchen tools. Because electricity isn't everything. Ever tried to grind coffee without a machine? The Amish do. Every morning. Hand-crank grinders. They turn. Beans crushed. The smell? Unmatched. Fresh. Pure. No burnt taste from electric grinders running too hot. And that's just one tool. They got more. Butter churns. Meat grinders. Apple peelers. Every single one powered by human effort. Quiet. Reliable. Built to last. Mixing batter? No problem. Hand-cranked egg beaters do the job. No cords. No noise. Just simple control motion. It's slow, but it's effective. And that's the Amish way. The hydraulic wood splitter, breaking logs, saving backs. Splitting wood by hand, back-breaking. The Amish know that. So, they built something better. The hydraulic wood splitter runs on a small engine or sometimes a horse-powered pulley system. Press a lever. A steel wedge slams into a log. Crack. Split. Firewood ready for the stove. Faster. Easier. Safer. They burn wood for heat. No gas furnaces. No electric heaters. Just a strong fire in a well-built stove. And because they burn a lot of it, the wood splitter is essential. A time saver, a back saver, a necessity. Farming like it's 1800, but smarter. Tractors? Nope, the Amish don't use them. Instead, horse-drawn plows, seed drills, cultivators, machines built for efficiency, modified to work without fuel. Horses pull, the blades dig, and the earth turns. Crops get planted. No carbon footprint. No fuel costs. And guess what? Their farms? Thriving. Their methods? Sustainable. The soil? Healthy. While modern farms drown in chemicals and machines, the Amish keep things natural. They know something the world forgot. Work with nature, not against it. Sewing without electricity. Not just a hobby, a necessity. The hum of an electric sewing machine? The Amish don't hear it. Instead, a rhythmic clatter. The treadle machine. Foot-powered. Smooth. Precise. A little slower than modern sewing machines. But just as effective. Maybe more. No sudden stops. No overheating motors. Just steady hands guiding fabric under the needle. They sew everything. Clothes. Quilts. Repairs. Waste nothing. Every scrap of fabric finds a purpose. And the best part? These machines? They don't break easily. No fragile circuits. No software glitches. Just ironed gears and a simple foot pedal. Getting water without electricity? Of course. Turn on the tap. Water flows. Simple, right? Not for the Amish. No electric pumps. No city water lines. They get water the old way. Hand pumps. Windmill-driven wells. Rain collection systems. It works. Every time. A well-placed windmill. Enough to supply an entire farm with water. No pipes bursting in winter. No power outages cutting off supply. Just wind. Just mechanics. Just ingenuity. And when all else fails, a good old-fashioned bucket and rope. Lower it into the well. Pull it up. Water secured. Reliable. Always. Oil lamps and candles. When the grid goes down, they don't. Imagine a world without electric lights. The Amish don't have to. They live in it. Every night. Their solution? Oil lamps. Candles. Simple, effective, beautiful. No flickering LEDs. No blue light ruining sleep. Just warm, golden flickers. Soft shadows dancing on wooden walls. They make their own candles. Beeswax. Tallow. Slow burning, long lasting. No artificial fragrances. No synthetic chemicals. Just natural light. It's peaceful. It's timeless. It's what the world used before bulbs took over. And maybe it's better. The wood-burning stove. Heat, cooking, hot water, all in one. A single stove. That's all they need. It heats the house, cooks the food, warms the water. A cast-iron beast. Heavy, reliable, burns wood like a champ. No gas bills. No power outages leaving them in the cold. Just a steady supply of logs and a well-maintained stove. Amish families gather around it in winter. Talking, cooking, living. The fire crackles. The room stays warm. And outside, snow falls. Quiet, peaceful. The horse-drawn buggy, no gas, no problem. Cars zip by. Horns blare. Engines roar. But the Amish? They clip-clop along. Their buggies, pulled by strong horses. No fuel required. No insurance. No traffic jams. Just a simple, steady ride. Sure, it's slower, but it works. Gets them where they need to be. Rain or shine. And when the world panics over gas prices, the Amish? Unbothered. Their transportation is as reliable today as it was 100 years ago. Conclusion. Maybe they're onto something. The Amish aren't just surviving without modern tech. They're thriving. Their inventions? More than relics of the past. They solve real problems. Problems we all face. Rising costs, unreliable power, environmental damage. Maybe, just maybe they've got the right idea. Maybe simplicity isn't weakness. Maybe we've been overcomplicating things all along.